Taxpayer Bill of Rights number 1, the right to be informed. Yes, the IRS is required to furnish you certain data. They can't legally deny you this data. This is Dave Horwedel, and I am an EA and the owner of Torchlight Tax. The article below on the right to be informed is directly quoted from the IRS website. It is good reading for all taxpayers. Knowing what the IRS must inform you of and letting them know when they violated that right is a good tool to use in dealing with the IRS. EAs, CPAs, and tax attorneys experienced in IRS representation can use this right to the client's advantage when the IRS violates it. Knowledgeable taxpayers can also use it. You do not need to read this article if you do not want to. Some people are allergic to reading anything from the IRS. You can contact us at Torchlight Tax. We'll be glad to work with you to defend this right. If an IRS action was taken in violation of this right, then we can take action to reverse or review this action by demonstrating the right was violated. We can also assist you on tax planning, do your tax return to minimize your liability, or represent you before the IRS. IRS representation includes negotiating or settling IRS debt on the most favorable terms, representing you in an audit, and doing IRS levy and lien defense. You can contact us at Torchlight Tax and Financial Solutions at 1-877-758-7797 for a free consultation, or email us at info@torchlighttax.com. You can also visit our blog or the Torchlight Tax YouTube channel for more tax tips. Also, feel free to like, comment on, and share this article. You can also subscribe so you do not miss out on future articles or videos like this. Below is the full article direct from the IRS.
The Taxpayer Bill of Rights is a cornerstone document that highlights the 10 fundamental rights taxpayers have when dealing with the Internal Revenue Service. The IRS wants every taxpayer to be aware of these rights in the event they need to work with the IRS on a personal tax matter. The IRS continues to publicly highlight these rights to taxpayers. The IRS also regularly reminds its employees about these rights. The IRS expects employees to understand and apply taxpayer rights throughout every encounter with taxpayers. IRS Publication 1, Your Rights as a Taxpayer, includes a full list of taxpayers' rights. It includes the right to be informed. Taxpayers have the right to know what they need to do to comply with the tax laws. They are entitled to clear explanations of the laws and IRS procedures in all tax forms, instructions, publications, notices, and correspondence. They have the right to be informed of IRS decisions about their tax accounts and to receive clear explanations of the outcomes. What you can expect. Certain notices must include the amount, if any, of the tax, interest, and certain penalties you owe. It must explain why you owe these amounts. When the IRS fully or partially disallows your claim for a refund, it must explain the specific reasons why. Help with understanding your IRS notice or letter is available online at irs.gov. If the IRS proposes to assess tax against you, it must explain the process, from examination, audit, through collection, in its first letter. This letter should explain your options for a review by an independent office of appeals and how the Taxpayer Advocate Service may be able to help you. If you enter a payment plan, known as an installment agreement, the IRS must send you an annual statement. This gives you a record of balances and payments. You can access current and prior year IRS forms and publications at irs.gov. You can also request to order them by calling 800-829-3676. IRS also uses several social media tools that provide helpful tax information to a broad audience. You can find IRS on Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and the IRS 2Go free mobile app. To find out more about the TBR and what it means to you, visit the Taxpayer Advocate Services website. By making this important publication available in multiple languages, the IRS hopes to increase the number of Americans who know and understand their rights under the tax law. The IRS has more tax information in other languages too. See the Languages menu at the bottom of any irs.gov page. The IRS also is committed to protecting taxpayers' civil rights. The IRS will not tolerate discrimination based on age, color, disability, race, reprisal, national origin, English proficiency, religion, sex, sexual orientation, or status as a parent. This includes any contact with IRS employees and the staff or volunteers at community sites. If a taxpayer faces discrimination, they can send a written complaint PDF to the IRS Civil Rights Division.
Contact Torchlight Tax at 1-877-758-7797 or info@torchlighttax.com for a free consultation. You're also welcome to like, subscribe, or share this article.